I'm Khadija, hosting Show Hands based in Auckland. I would like to begin today's conversation about importance of acknowledging racial and cultural differences. It's my pleasure to welcome you, Aisha, and I would like you to introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Aisha. I am 24 years old. I currently live in Auckland, New Zealand.
We're going to talk about big topic. Is a race an issue in our culture? Like, do we have a race problem? These are important issues, and they are all complex. And I think we play a particular role in how we deal with these issues instead of avoiding them, because we have an apparent familiarity with it. We don't spend time discussing it. In fact, we have learned in some ways that racism is a bad thing.
There's been a few incidents, but one that I remember specifically, it was myself, my husband, and a friend of ours, and they were dropping me off home. And we got pulled over by the police, so we thought it was just a random check that they were doing. So they pulled us up, and we just, the usual, the driver, who was my friend, he was like, oh, like, how's your night going? Like, just trying to start conversation while they're doing whatever it is they're trying to check. But for some reason, the cop, like, I don't know if he thought my friend was being condescending or something. I don't know what he thought, but he pretty much just got mad straight away, and he said to my friend, "Shut up, you monkey," to her face. I was going to walk up to the cop and be like, "Excuse me, whatever." But instead, two cops ended up grabbing one arm each and like dragging me back, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna fight. Like, I'm just trying to talk to him, say, why did you call him a monkey? But I could just tell by the whole situation that maybe this has happened before, because the cops seem very comfortable in saying that for no reason. I don't know if it's racism or if it's just ignorance that's growing. Because I feel like, after the COVID situation, especially with all the racism that was targeted at like the Asian community, it just went to show, really, even just all of them, Breonna Taylor, even, has she even gotten justice yet? I don't even know. Like, I feel like all those things, like, yes, it did spark the Black Lives Matter movement, but I feel that because it is so deep rooted in history itself, that because there's so many people who say that, it doesn't only happen to us. They always want to minimize the harm that's done to the Black community. But we forget that it's been deep rooted in the history for hundreds and hundreds of years, that, it's something that continues to be ignored. No matter how much we try to face the problem and how much we try to fix it, it will continuously be ignored as long as the people who are in power are ignoring it. So it's like, we can do whatever we want. We can have a Black Lives movement. We can have a march. We can have a riot and whatever. I mean, even in, overseas, how they've got concentration camps and they were marching on the streets for months, even through COVID. But media just shuts it off. They shut it off from us. And it's like no matter where we are, the government is still the one that's in control. They're controlling all the media. They're controlling all the news. They're controlling all the laws. So no matter how much we try, it's always them at the end of the day who can make the choice to make it a real change. And I feel like it's always them who are stopping us as civilians from getting that change. I don't know. Personally, I feel like everything comes from the home. So it all starts with parents teaching their kids and raising their kids a certain way. Because once you do that, that kid's going to go out into the world and they're going to leave their footprint out there. And then when people see that and they observe that and they see the positivity or the happiness that comes from that, then they're going to want to do the same, and it's going to be like a domino effect. I feel like everything, as much as we try to say it's a teacher's job to do this and that, it always comes from the home. I feel like that's the only way.
Thank you so much, Aisha.
That's all right.
Hope you have a nice day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.